Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the only podcast that's plotting to extend the quarantine for even longer periods of time so people can go crazy and then we can go around committing mass murders like on The Purge. The gentleman in front of me is orchestrating this mass assault on culture and society, comedy legend Mike Ward.
I am Mike Ward, you are Pantelis, and the guy that was too lazy to bring me a goddamn professional microphone, Captain Shitstain.
Yeah, fat-sided, the Mongolorian.
Hey guys.
So what happened? Why do I still have my old shitty mic?
Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's not gonna be honest.
No, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was in Quebec City.
Did you go back to Quebec City?
Yes, because I had planned this whole thing during my week of vacation. So the thing is, because I knew Pantelis was gonna get mad at me for going back to Quebec City. So and I didn't want him to know I was in Quebec City.
I figured I would lie to him. He might even be lying. I don't even know what's true anymore with this guy. It's just lies after lies.
No.
I'm just happy that your girlfriend doesn't live in China, or else you'd be flying to China every week.
Yeah. You know what would have been better if he told us, oh, by the way, I'm in Quebec City because I came up here again. Figure out another way to get him the mic. That would have been better than, oh, I'm worried about coronavirus, even though he's driving around everywhere.
But it's just I didn't want to seem like a douchebag going back to Quebec City.
You can't not seem like a douchebag now.
I know. I realized I made it worse, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, but I'll bring it to you today, Mike.
So you drove to Quebec City just to fuck a girl?
Yeah, and hang out.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm telling you what the kids are saying now. Simp, it applies, I believe.
But I broke it off.
Did you?
Okay.
Yeah, with what's going on.
What do you mean with what's going on?
With the whole Rona.
Dude, during the peak of coronavirus, you've been driving back and forth. You've been going to the airport. She's came to your house. You've slept over there, and now you're full of lies. What are you talking about? This is your limit. What are you saying?
The only person that was having sex with you right now, you broke it off. So now, like, you're not going to be able to fuck anyone else until August.
Yeah.
I'll masturbate.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I have the doll.
He does have a sex doll.
Do you have a blow-up doll or like a real doll?
A blow-up doll.
Oh shit! Is it blown up right now? Can we see?
No, it's not. It's not.
Do you have the box? Can I see her in the box?
Oh no, I threw out the box a while ago.
Or can I just see her weird face?
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
What the fuck? Bro? That's so weird.
Oh shit! You filmed yourself with the fucking horse.
He filmed himself having sex with a doll. Look
I don't
at
know
that.
why I
Look
called
at
the
look at the Mongolorian go.
Christ.
That's epic. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Just
I
a little
that.
something I prepared.
It's very funny.
Yeah, that's actually amazing that you thought, because for everyone wondering, that was not a green screen. That was a man behind Poseidon, another fat man. Poseidon's helmet. He's like, get back to bed.
Yeah.
It's my evil twin brother, bro.
Yo, so we have official word now that the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival has been postponed till the fall.
Yeah. They haven't announced officially the dates, but it's going to be in October.
Yeah.
And my Bell Center thing, they want to put it in October. I want to postpone it till next July, because I think shows are going to be okay like after the summer. But the Bell Center is 20,000 people. I'm not sure if I'd want to be in a room with 20,000 people until they have a cure or the vaccine.
Yeah.
And they might have a cure by October, but I want to play it safe.
Yeah, either way, I'm on board for whatever. So,
yeah.
Whatever, if you want to do this in goddamn Hong Kong, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
It's weird, though. It's fucking, what a weird time.
I know, but you know what? It's a funny time, too, because I was thinking about this. We're going to get out of this with, hopefully people are working hard, like on jokes and stuff. Like, I was writing material yesterday, not like specific to Corona, but just things that I've seen on how stupid people are, lately. Like, one of the things I wrote down, I got to work it up on stage, but I'm definitely going to talk about it. I'm going to try to get a video also to show it. There was a doctor, scientist, I don't know what the fuck these guys are, and he was talking about the dangers of coronavirus. And his sentence was, we don't know how dangerous it is yet, but we do know it kills people. It's like, yeah, that's the maximum level of danger. Yeah. That's how dangerous it could be. What other danger? Like, it might kidnap people. It might rob. What are you talking about? The maximum level of danger is death. There's nothing.
Like he's been watching too many like zombie movies. He's like, okay, good news. You die and you never come back. Like, so if your brother dies, don't worry. He's not going to bite you. He's just dead.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You don't come back.
Yeah.
Well, there is torture.
What do you mean? The coronavirus can torture you?
No, but I mean, like, torture is worse than death, technically.
Well,
But hold on. But how is the coronavirus going to torture you? It can't do anything worse than death.
I'd rather be tortured for like a week and then escape than die.
So you're telling me you'd rather have Poseidon? You'd rather die straight up instead of having the flu for a week and then surviving?
Well, no. If you had a choice between like you're gonna die 100%, let's say I don't know somebody captures you, instead of being tortured for like a month, a week, whatever, and then dying, I'd rather just die. Like he shoots me in the head.
We'd rather you just die too, Poseidon, but you haven't been listening. So someone's asking if the quarantine has gotten to us yet.
No, it hasn't gotten to me because I bought a bubble hockey table.
Remember I love this guy.
You know those? Because I bought one for my new house.
Yeah.
And I got it 2 days ago, and then I told my wife I'm just gonna leave it in the box until we get the new house. And then I was like, "Fuck it, we're playing bubble hockey." So I started playing, or I don't know if it some people call it a dome hockey thing or a table.
Is it the thing it's covered and then you have the little stick fit like in the 80s?
Yeah. I have a picture of it on my phone. I'll show you guys.
I've been using video games to get me by.
It's this thing. I don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play now.
Yeah, those are really fun.
Yeah.
And I have my arcade game that's going to be ready soon. So my house is going to turn into an arcade.
You're going to be living Poseidon's dream.
Yeah. And then when the coronavirus is over, I'll sell it to a pedophile. He'll already be ready with all his traps.
Jesus Christ.
For me, it's literally been like in terms of electronics, technical difficulties like crazy the whole time. Like I was trying to stream my PS4 stuff, and no mic was working. Like even my headset mic wasn't working. It's even now like my cameras. Only my mic here is what's been consistent in the computer. Everything else has been fucking around.
Yeah. Like I did one live stream this week for Suzuki, or two actually, and the first one was with my computer and it fucked up. So then I was like, I'll use my wife's computer because it's brand new, and it fucked up too. So nothing seems to be working properly.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, exactly. And I started playing video games again though. So I've been having fun. Yeah.
You're on Red Dead, right?
I'm on Red Dead. Yeah.
The second one.
The second one. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
It's fun, huh?
And it's super relaxing because of the long horse ride. So it's yeah, I've been like, because at first I was like, fuck, it's gonna be too short. So now I'm not really doing missions. I'm just going into neighborhoods and killing people and running away.
But I think it's not a short game, right, Poseidon?
No, it's really long.
Yeah.
Just the main story is like 50 something hours.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because at first, like the first day, I was like at 20%. After a couple of hours, I was like, fuck, this going by too quickly. And then the second day, I think I went up 2%, actually trying to do the missions. So now I kind of gave up on the missions and I just want to murder people.
But if you do also all the side quests, it should be something like 100 some hours of gameplay.
I'm playing Resident Evil 3, the remake. I started at midnight. I played for an hour, and then I started playing today before this. It's fucking fun. Very, very like adrenaline action fun. The only thing I'm nervous about is that I already know it's going to be very short. I think it's like a 5-6 hour game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and especially the way I play, like I'll just run through it, so it's probably going to be even less or some shit. So that kind of disappoints me because they charge you full price.
Yeah.
But it's such a good game. Like the game doesn't let up from the beginning. Like the first 30 seconds into the game, it's just you fucking running, and it's crazy. Like it's an adrenaline rush the whole time. You know, normally you have time to rest. It barely gives you that, this game. It's just always fucking, you're being hunted down.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though.
I had a guy this week, since I've been talking about a lot about like I want to get arcade games and all that. I have a guy that offered me not a ping pong table, a pinball machine.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it work?
He was like, because it's I saw on eBay the machine he's offering me. It's a $10,000 machine. It doesn't work, and he's given it to me for $1,000. So I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna buy it and then get it fixed when all this shit is over.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck, and I'm gonna send someone to get it for me. Some guy that can't have sex anymore. But there are hot chicks in Trois-Rivières.
Yeah, I know.
I can go get it.
Yeah, he was talking about you.
Yeah.
That one went over the Mongolian's head.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I wanted to get one of those. What is it? 1UP, the company that makes those arcade towers. I wanted to get a Ninja Turtles one.
Yeah.
And it was like $400 or $500. It wasn't like super expensive, but then I couldn't justify the purchase. I was like, this is just a stupid purchase. Like, where am I going to put it? You know? But you know what we should do in the future? If ever this continues and then we make our own podcasting company, you know, like with like 5-6 other podcasts, and we have like a building where we do all the shows, that building we fill up with arcade machines and all that. We make it like a fun place to be when there's like shows happening, you know? People could come and hang out and shit. Like how Sirius XM was in New York, remember? That it was nice and there was stuff to do, but they didn't have arcades, obviously. Shit like that. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know what the future is.
I'm surprised Rogan, like, I guess Rogan doesn't have an arcade.
Well, he has the VR, the bow.
But
and he has a gym. All the shit that interests him.
Yeah. It's too, like, he's too health, like, he's a health nut.
To play games?
Yeah, I think so.
Or maybe he just likes doing his own exercise shit, and then he doesn't like doing personal stuff. He likes doing like social things since it's so big.
Well, he has a pool table.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the shit he likes. He's been playing pool apparently since Boston, since he first started, since he was a kid.
Yeah. I remember when I started doing shows in bars, I was really good at pool, but I haven't played in like 20 years, and but in my mind, I'm still really good.
You won't be.
I'm fucking garbage. The last 2 times I played, I'm embarrassing.
That's what happened to me. When I was younger, I used to play a lot, and I was good. And then a few years ago, during the summer, I was at a bar with some girls, I remember, and I was like, I'm going to play pool. I was playing pool against someone, and I looked like a handicapped child playing. It was just, I was like, I swear to God, I used to be good.
I can't hit
the guy felt bad for me,
The only thing I can still do is like one trick shot, the jump ball trick shot.
Yeah.
That's the only one I still can kind of do. But the rest is just, okay, I'm going to put the 7 in the corner.
Yeah, it's too,
I just freeze and panic.
It's not like riding a bike, you know. It doesn't just come back to you. You got to practice a lot for that stuff.
The hockey table I bought though, that came back really quick. Like the first game I played with my wife, we were kind of even, and then the second game I was good again, and then the third game she was like, I don't want to play anymore. So because she lost.
She's done. Psycho Hazard in the chat said that the reason why Rogan he doesn't have games is apparently he said that he gets too addicted and he wastes too much time. Which I can see, because that's what happened to me last weekend. I spent hours overnight just playing Civilization. And you know what the fuckery of it is? It's actually a good thing that happened. I went nuts. I was playing like for 8 hours straight, like overnight, you know? And then it fucked up your morning. And I was fighting against Denmark. I was taking over countries. And then that save file and all the autosaves of that campaign were corrupted.
Oh, really?
So when I tried to load it up the next day to continue, it was corrupted. And I go, you know what? This is a sign. This is a sign. Yeah. So at least because I would have kept playing.
Well, what's going to happen? Because your wedding is this summer. Are you guys postponing that? Or
yeah, I was talking about that. We don't know yet. I'm going to wait to see. But if it's just like this where you can't have people. So I don't know if I'm going to postpone it or maybe we do something small or I don't know what to do. We're still because people are going to fly from all over the world. So if they're already flying here, if they're still allowed to fly and they come, I can't postpone it. So I would do something small, you know?
Just and it's weird if someone flies from Greece and they're like, congratulations, and you're like, don't hug me.
Yeah.
Stay away.
It's going to be a weird time,
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. We've been thinking about that. We've been talking. Like, do we go full cancel, just go City Hall, just get over with? But then, because she has the invitations. Good thing she was just about to send them out right before everything happened. So, and now she's like, I don't know what to do.
Or do like a weird Zoom wedding.
I wouldn't do that. No,
that'd be horrible.
That would be interesting though.
Yeah, a bunch of people. I had a guy yesterday. Like a bunch of comics are doing stand up on Zoom.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, I fucking hate that. And I have a friend that he texted me and he was like, "Hey, I've been doing these shows on Zoom and they're a lot of fun." And then I was like, I don't want to fucking pretend to do stand up in my living room.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I think it's a good idea though for the only reason why people are doing it is people that didn't have any money and don't have a podcast, because you're like a podcast is way better than pretending to do stand up.
Yeah, because it is a conversation. You're not faking it, whereas you're faking the art of stand-up, because without an audience, it's not stand-up anymore. It's just it's something different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't do that. I have friends, me too, that are doing that online, and I don't agree with it.
Yeah. The only, like, I saw Derek Sagan's show.
I didn't see that.
Derek pulled it off, but it's still he pulled it off and it was really good for what it was. But even for what it was, you're like, yeah, okay, it's not embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like I think the best you can do is not embarrass yourself.
But I don't think that's easy. I think it's hard to not embarrass yourself. It's
not easy, and plus, why would you want to do something where the best you can look is mediocre?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not for me. I'm not gonna do that. But I am writing. I'm prepared so that the second we get back to it, I have some fun stuff to test on stage. But that's the only thing I miss. Like people were saying, can you handle it? Is it getting to you? Not doing stand up is getting to me a little bit. Like for me, nights are weird, and also I have all my notifications still set. So all the dates like this week that we're supposed to do together for your show, supposed to open up for you in French. Like I'll get the notification. I was like, oh, I'll feel bad that I'm not doing stand up. Plus all my French stuff I was supposed to prepare for May. I think that's going to be, I'm going to postpone that too in Quebec City.
Oh yeah. And when was Sherbrooke?
Sherbrooke was April 3rd was today.
Okay.
Yeah. That
you
I already
should still go.
No, I already canceled. I refunded everybody. And now I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with Quebec City. But the way it looks right now, it doesn't look good because they're not talking about lowering measures. They're going further. Like now they're putting police checkpoints at the bridges. Yeah. So if you're going to a county or another city, they ask you why. And I experienced what my buddy Homer said to us last week. I went to Metro, the grocery store yesterday, to get groceries at night. Well, in the evening, I guess. And they had Garda in front, security, and they were forcing you to go wash your hands at one of the stations, or else they weren't letting you in. But the only problem with that was, like me, I had just, as I was walking in, I have Purell or rubbing alcohol with me. Yeah. So my hands were, Purelled, and they're like, no, you have to go wash your hands. But all they do there is like dirty water that they have, like you pump it, and soap. So I was getting rid of the thing that was killing the germs. So like, this is not well thought. This is fucking stupid. This should be an optional thing if you're not going to give someone Purell, because you're just making me wash off this the fire that I have in my hands.
So did you put, like, once you washed your hands with the dirty water and they weren't looking, you put Purell back on?
No, I did my whole shopping, and then as soon as I left, because there was no point of doing it every time. So as soon as I left, what I do is I when I'm outside of the car, I do it. Then I get inside. I make sure, just because so far I've been able to stay safe, so I don't wanna fuck it up.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous.
Though, I think like shows will come back. Fairly soon. Probably June, I figure, or maybe July. But
July I was thinking, but it's too short notice for the festival.
Well,
yeah, and plus, like all of the big shows, like all of those galas at the festival, I wouldn't go in a 3,000 seat room.
Yeah.
This summer. Yeah, there's something I think that we're like all of the big shows are gonna have to wait till there's a vaccine.
So do you think in October they're still gonna have Nasty Show and all that, or no?
I think so, because Nasty Show isn't that big of a room.
Really, it's still a couple of
I think it's 1,200.
That's a lot.
Yeah. But I think they're gonna, but they're not gonna do like 12 nights like they've been doing. I think they'll do like 2 nights. I think it's going to be like a shitty version of the festival this year. They're going to do like 1 or 2 galas, maybe 1 or 2 nights of the Nasty Show, 1 or 2 nights of the Ethnic Show, 1 New Faces, and that's it.
You don't think they're just going to take whatever they had and just move it to the fall?
They're not going to be, if they do, they're going to get fucked with ticket sales.
Right.
But then again, like festivals survive only because of
bursaries and
subsidies,
stuff. Yeah. Subsidies.
So I don't think they really care if they sell tickets or not, because they don't need the ticket sales.
I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. Also, it's going to be an interesting experience to do the festival in the fall. You know how we're used to it in the summer? It'll be something cool cool to live.
Yeah.
Wait, what about your Canadian tour? The English one.
We're gonna postpone that. Everything's postponed.
Everything's just put up to later.
Yeah. It's fucked up. And plus, like, even like I'm not gonna do this, but I was thinking, like, if this thing stretches out, I already filmed my my hour. Well,
in French.
In French, so I might just I'm not going to do this, but I was thinking of maybe just canceling the rest of my tour and putting out the show.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I doubt you'll need to do that. I'm hoping that by the summer this shit's kind of resolved.
Yeah.
We figure something out. But I know that even I had my remember that week when all this shit went down? And remember I got sick and I had went to the hospital the Monday to visit my uncle. So my cousin who came to see his dad from Greece, when he flew back to Greece, it was like a few days after that famous Friday that everything stopped. So he's still in quarantine. When he got back, when they got back, they put him in quarantine. Yeah, they're not fucking around in Greece because they saw what happened to like Italy and all that shit. So they're trying their best to take it seriously. They're even smacking people around if they catch him in the streets not respecting it.
Really? So if Poseidon was back in Greece, they'd murder him.
Oh yeah, they murder him
for driving to another city.
Yeah. They'd look at him. They'd be like, "Look at this guy. Look at how desperate he is for cock." And he's driving city to city. No, they would stop. But I'm just scared about people getting used to this shit and letting the government take over their rights too much. Because already they're like I said, they're talking about that carbon tax. They want to get a pay increase. The MPs. We're gonna eat a dick. It's just regular people that are gonna eat the saucisse in the end.
Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah, it's the middle class and upper middle class is gonna pay for everyone. Because super rich aren't gonna pay, and the poor people can't afford to pay.
That's actually very accurate.
So it's all us that's gonna be fucked. What? So Poseidon, when you broke up with your girlfriend, did you do it face to face, or you called her from your car
when you were leaving,
or just texted?
I don't think he broke up with her. I think he's lying.
I broke it off for now. At least a month until all this.
So you didn't break it off. You're not using the correct words. You probably told her, "Let's be in quarantine for a month," and then you come back to us like, "Yo, guys, I totally broke her heart."
Yeah.
Why do you have to lie about everything?
That's not what I.
That's not what I. In quarantine.
Yeah. That's not what I said.
You did. You told us you broke up with her.
No, but I didn't say I broke her heart.
No. You told us you broke it off, but you didn't actually break it off. You just did what everyone else on the planet is doing.
Like a month.
You just
it's not breaking it off.
Any responsible person would have done 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
You are the Italy of dating.
Yeah.
You waited for your mayor to yell at you and humiliate you on YouTube.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Oh, fuck, I better stop this."
So what did you text her? Did you text her or you guys talk?
I don't believe anything he says.
You told her. Did you tell her or she told you? Did she go, quit coming to Quebec City?
Yeah. No, I told her.
What'd you tell her?
Like for a month.
I'm in love with
what's happening.
So you said for a month we're not going to see each other?
Yeah.
Okay, that is not breaking up with someone.
Yeah, at all, especially during this time. It's not, but he was just trying to bullshit. He wanted to say something, so that's what he came up with.
Okay. Because anyway, I don't think for the next month you're going to be able to go back.
No, I know.
Because they're going to block the bridges. Yeah. They're going to...
What's your business here, sir? Well, I'm a little horny.
I heard this is supposed to last until July, by the way. Huh?
Where'd you hear that?
That it might last. I think I have a friend who, their friend is a cop, and they said maybe.
I'm gonna start running out of money, Poseidon. I'm gonna have to start pimping you out.
Yeah, that sounds like a good source. That sounds legit.
It's all right source.
I have a friend that has a friend that might be a cop or something.
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
He said, "Is he a security guard?"
Yeah,
at the pharmacy. He is.
He's the guy that forces you to wash your hands when you walk in. He knows the law.
He knows what's up.
By the way, speaking of this whole ordeal, did you guys see what's happening in India?
Are you talking about the video that I tweeted?
Yeah.
So why would you ask me if I know what's happening if I tweeted the video?
You saw it, but like you might see it.
Pantelis, did you see that thing that you tweeted?
No, which one? He's talking about how in India there's some villages where doctors were going in like in quarantine suits trying to help people see who has it or whatever, and they were beating the shit out of them, kicking them out. They said, "We're not scared of coronavirus. You guys are breaking it or something," and they kicked them out. And when I saw them get beat up, I go, I guarantee those doctors, even though they have to save lives, if they would find out that whole village got infected and died, they wouldn't care. Yeah. Like that's what happens, peasants.
And there's I saw some other videos of people tearing down 5G towers.
Yeah, what's that about? I thought that was an April Fool's joke.
Is that in North America or in India?
I think it was in Australia.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, and I thought it was an April Fool's joke, but I keep seeing new videos of people burning down 5G towers. I don't understand what the point of that is.
Because I think apparently it uses the same wavelengths as
the coronavirus.
No, as a weapon that the military is producing, like testing. So like it can like fry people instantly, and it's using those same wavelengths. This is what I heard. And
we gotta get a scientist on this show.
Did you get that from your source that knows a guy that used to be a scientist?
I saw a video on this.
Okay.
Yeah, but who makes the video? Because I get all kinds of videos and I enjoy them, but a lot of them are crazy.
News. It was like a news reporter doing it, and there was even a worker who had installed one of those towers. And he took his tank and
the guy had a tank.
I don't know how he had a tank.
And he destroyed.
Wait, what's going on? Wait,
Australia.
Yeah, what's happening in Australia? Do you allowed to just have a tank?
That Australian guy, when there was the wildfires, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm buying a tank."
Imagine there's a loophole like here where you can buy a flamethrower here without a license, but
wait, hold on, Poseidon, get back. I gotta know what's happening. I'm gonna check the chat if anybody knows. Silver and Gold says exactly, Poseidon. I don't know what that means. If he knows that you're right or he's just fucking with your head. But I honestly, I've seen the videos. I thought it was just fake. I thought it was an April Fool's joke.
I didn't know what to think when I saw those.
I was thinking about this week, like the wildfires they had in California or in Australia. Yeah. Imagine if that shit happens now during the quarantine. Like anything that happens like that, people are gonna be fucked because they're like, I have to leave my house, but if I leave my house, I'll see people and they might cough on me.
Oh, like if there's like a mass destruction type of shit?
Yeah, like a major earthquake or like a tsunami or anything.
Yeah, we'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Especially in like here, we'd be fucked, I think.
Yeah.
Because where are we gonna get help from?
Yeah.
Like if the bridges were to collapse, we're fucked.
Yeah. Who is Poseidon gonna have sex with?
What about
there are no bridges?
Oh, I got a message from, or I think you got a message too, Mike. We both got it together from Jason, because we keep asking about sex workers.
Yeah.
There's a sex worker. I think I'm gonna reach out to her who is a fan of the show, watches the show, saw us asking about it last episode, and wanted to anonymously give her take on it. And I'm very curious about what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out a way. I could probably put her on Zoom without the video or some shit.
Yeah. Or like, since she didn't want her face to be seen because she doesn't want people to recognize her.
Exactly.
But instead of having her face, maybe if she could crop herself, like just, not have her face. Like
either way, yeah. Either way. I could either block out or she could wear a mask. I don't care.
Yeah. Because there's something I hate about when I watch Zoom videos.
And there's no video?
And there's face, and then just the name.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to reach out to her. I'm very, very curious.
And plus it'd suck for her that she's like, I want to keep it on the down low because my family doesn't know I'm a prostitute. So we don't have her face, but it's written like Anne-Marie. It's in her name, Anne-Marie fucking probably.
Her fucking email address.
That'll be funny.
Yeah. I'm curious to see, because there's some businesses that they normally thrive that I think are going to eat so many dicks now.
Yeah. Like my wife was supposed to, like, she started a business a little while ago and then stopped it, and she was going to start it again.
The food one?
And she was looking for like a place, like to like a kitchen, to rent out a kitchen, and she was having so much trouble finding a kitchen. And now, like, since so many restaurants they had to close, and most of those restaurants aren't going to be able to open again.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
She found a bunch of like pretty like big restaurants that she can rent for $1,000 a month.
Oh shit.
Yeah, with all of the equipment, because usually like when a restaurant closes, they can sell most of the shit, but now they're not going to be able to sell any of that shit because like 90% of the restaurants are going to close.
It's fucking the economy's we're gonna live in a weird world for a while. Yeah. Very different.
It's gonna be like, I think next year when someone will say, I made 18,000 this year, you'll be like, that motherfucker. Look at that rich
cocksucker.
That motherfucking asshole. He can pay his rent and hydro.
Yeah, it's gonna be something like it's fucked, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey Poseidon, you know what we should be doing? We should be looking for new sponsors for this show. Digital sponsors. Like people like
products that they can order.
What?
That they can order?
That they can like because no restaurant, I'm just giving you an example, is gonna spend money on advertising. But like digital platforms are gonna spend money.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I get it.
I feel like you don't.
What does he mean?
Well, look, I semi get it.
What does he mean?
Like, let's say, like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to collect my thoughts. Hold on.
Good. Yeah, collect them. They're scattered all over that fucking hotel room.
Like pick them up off the floor and put them back in your head.
Yeah.
Like, let's say Steam. Let's say
Steam. Yeah.
Yeah, they're digital platform.
Okay, you're not talking about actual Steam, because I was afraid you were going to boil some water and then try to sign it.
Could you imagine?
This week I got Steam. Next week I got Bubbles.
No, it's like a digital platform, right? So, like, let's say if they were just like we can reach out to them to advertise. Like a lot of people are gonna try and go digital now with stuff. So, like, yeah, like that. It made sense in my head.
Okay.
Because they're gonna boom, right? It's like I play Call of Duty and everyone's on at the same time, and I keep fucking lagging.
By the way, yeah, but also I heard that I don't know why, but the PlayStation Network is throttling. I heard.
I think it's because there's too many people on at the same time. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, they're throttling. They admitted, though. They said we have to throttle our services, and I thought it was my internet the other day, because like I was looking at games, and you could watch the trailer, and it was all choppy and shit. And I was like, what the fuck's... I have like gigabyte internet. What the fuck's going on here? And then I saw the article. They were talking about PSN said Sony's like, oh, we're throttling. I was like, okay, it's from their end, because I was fucking getting pissed off. I was like, I'm going to call Bell Canada. I'm going to go fucking crazy.
I see.
Have you guys noticed a difference in video quality for like YouTube for Netflix?
Netflix, not so much. I noticed that YouTube, the quality was shittier.
Okay.
It was automatically, when I was casting to my TV, it kept automatically going to like 480p or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, mine did that too. Like there was one day all of my videos were in 360.
It's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt like I was watching porn from like 1999.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we're gonna remember. Fuck, we're living. But here's the thing. I was gonna tell you, Mike. Good thing that I remembered. That really pissed me off. Even though this is a strange time, some of the exaggeration is embarrassing. I think Trudeau said this is our World War II or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, just like World War II. Remember World War II when people were like, "Oh shit, do I order off Amazon?" Or remember that? It was good times.
When all of our relatives got fat because they stayed home and they didn't move.
Yeah. Remember World War II? Yeah, when all the Jews just disappeared because they took a trip. Remember that? Just a trip out of the city because of quarantine. Yeah. So when I saw that, I was like, "Are these people fucking serious? Like they really think? Okay, this is very different from our regular lives."
Yeah.
But you can't compare it. There's no Nazis coming to our door now shooting us. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not at war. Like, calm your fucking tits. It's bad, but it's not what you're saying. And even a guy on there's this online website. They do like video games. I think it's in the UK. And I read an article yesterday, and I felt like throwing my phone out the window. The guy actually, first of all, he was complaining about Resident Evil 3, how it starts. He's like, because an outbreak, you'll be able to make games like this in the future, like as if they did it on purpose. Like they just made the game.
Like they planned it. They called Nostradamus.
Yeah.
And they were like, how can we hurt snowflakes in 2020?
Yeah, by a virus outbreak, even though this game came out in the 90s, it's just a remake.
Yeah.
And then he goes, but it shows how people don't understand, and we're never going to make these like apocalyptic virus spreading games because
Of course we're going to make those.
Nobody says, as you can see, people don't react like that. No one's looting, no one's setting stuff on fire. And I was like, you fucking idiot. They're looting and setting stuff on fire in a zombie game because there's danger. If right now, if the problem wasn't to stay quarantined, if there was zombies outside or we would stop the supply chain, I guarantee you'd see fucking looting.
Yeah, we're like, let's say if we can't get food in, since most of our food comes from Mexico and America, if we can't get our food, if we don't have enough food here in Canada, in 2 weeks, there's going to be riots.
Yeah.
Not even
less.
Like, once, like I'm the type of person, I have a lot of food in my house and I have enough for like 3 weeks. So if they close the stores down in 3 weeks, I'm in the street with my fucking sword.
Yeah, trying to find food. Yeah, no, but that's the reality. So when I read, and then his editor, because I went to see on Twitter, his editor wrote like, "What a fine, well written article," and I was like, "Oh my god, they're all fucking idiots."
Yeah,
idiots. You don't understand? Poseidon, somebody came over.
No, I accidentally.
Are you all right?
Elbow.
No, I was gonna say because right now, remember Rodney King? Dude, Rodney King got beat up and people rioted.
Yeah.
You know, I think the only thing that could bring us all together as society is if Poseidon gets beat up by cops on video, and then we all band together to get them all raises.
Yeah. And in 30 years, Spike Lee will film a one-man show. Did you see Rodney King's one-man show?
No, is it good?
It's fucking horrible.
I figured.
Because it's the same people that made Mike Tyson's one-man show.
That was good, apparently.
That was really good.
Yeah.
But it's because Mike Tyson is a funny, likable guy.
Yeah.
But Rodney King, I started watching for like 3 minutes, and I was like, this is just weird.
I'm kind of happy they beat him up.
Yeah, it's just gonna.
You know, that's all that's all the video does is one man show. It just makes people happy that he got beat up.
I was fucking laughing and clapping at all the wrong places. Oh, what a cute dog.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I was thinking next Tuesday.
That's not true.
Next Tuesday I go downtown.
Downtown Quebec City?
No, Montreal.
You report live during the episode.
Yeah.
We're cool.
Yeah, and I try to go get tested while we're live.
Okay, that's
it.
Hold on. Two things. Number one, you're saying that because you're too lazy and not motivated to go get tested every other day, so you think that this will motivate you. But the wait is going to be longer than the podcast, so we're just going to have you sitting there. Yeah. If you want to get tested, Poseidon, just go get tested now these next couple of days.
And because I thought it would have been...
No.
Sorry?
But you're going to be in line, so during the podcast, you might not even talk to anyone. You might still be waiting in line.
Well, last time when I drove by there was no one in line.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
No, a month ago.
Yeah.
No, about 2 weeks.
He was there January 14th.
No.
Fucking buffoon.
There was no one. There's a fucking restaurant.
Well, it didn't seem like it.
The
restaurant was full, but apart from that, there was no one.
You know, you're stupid side. If you want, go now these next couple of days. But then on Tuesday, you can be downtown talking to people going around while we're doing the show. And Mike, you could reach out. We're thinking of adding like some guests. So we have some people in mind. So then it'll be me, Mike, the guest, and you in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm down. So then I'll go tomorrow. Saturday I have no. Oh no, wait.
But
why are you pretending you have something to do? You're not even working. Just do your live stream.
Yeah, and then go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it probably closes by then. The live stream's
at
4.
8 to 8, I think.
Oh yeah, right after your live stream. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go tomorrow.
He's doing a live stream on patreon.com/Pantelis tomorrow at 4.
He's doing his in bed with Poseidon.
Yeah, and now he's got lights. He has a green screen.
Awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah, it would have been even cooler if it wasn't him, but we make do what we have, Mike.
So what's happening, Poseidon, with your job?
He got laid off.
Oh, I got laid off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm no longer renting shoes.
Because of the coronavirus, or because you were taking 2-hour breaks every 20 minutes?
Kept masturbating into the shoes.
Okay. No, but they laid everyone off, I guess?
Almost.
Except for like 3 people that actually do their jobs properly?
Probably.
No, just the people who have been there the longest.
Yeah. No. I was just trying to say you didn't do your job properly, but
I realized it took me a while though.
I like how much he thought about it though.
So are you gonna get unemployment insurance, or you gonna get $2,000 from the government?
Wait, what?
Because the government's giving $2,000 a month to people.
Mm-hmm.
So are you getting that, or are you getting the unemployment?
I'm gonna do the unemployment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I found out today that I'm probably eligible for the 2,000 because of all the jobs lost but I don't know if I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
I really don't like them.
Like I know I found out I'm eligible for because technically I'm like a small business.
Yeah, me too.
And the last 2 months were my biggest. Like I had like over 30 shows I had to cancel. So I lost like a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
But I feel I don't want to ask help from the government because I don't need it.
It's the same situation.
I don't want to be a dick that fucking like our government is going bankrupt, and I'm like, I want money too because I don't need the money.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, the thing that fucking pisses me off is I know that there are people that are way richer than I am,
and they're
gonna get a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I'm in a weird spot too, because like, I'm not as secure as like you, for example, but I don't need to take the government's money right now, and I don't like them, so I don't want to owe them anything, is what I'm saying, you know. So yeah, I don't want to take their fucking money, but at the same time, you're right. It won't go. People are gonna take advantage. It doesn't have to be us though. Until I really, really need it, fuck that. I don't want to.
Do you know how much they're giving to Americans? Because here in Canada, it's $2,000 a month.
I heard it's $1,200 American.
Okay, which is that's like our $1,500 for here, which isn't enough to
not at all
pay your shit, but it's enough to eat.
Yeah, it's enough to eat and then make a deal with your landlord.
Yeah.
Be like, look, bro, I'm not paying you.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. Like in two, like I don't know how long this is gonna last. But it's going to be the first time that there are so many people that owe money. Like even people that have always been on time with their bills, and everyone's going to fucking be like, all of our credit cards are going to be loaded. And
you know what? We're all in this together. So at some point, it's going to collapse in on itself.
Yeah.
Something's going to give. But who cares? I mean, as long as it's everyone, we're gonna figure a way out of it. I think there's gonna be something that has to be done.
Yeah.
You know. Plus, look at all where our money's going to stupid shit. It should go off to pay. It's gonna end up something's gonna happen where I think they're gonna have to pay off people's debts or something weird's gonna happen. If they don't have the balls to go after China to pay, then I think people are gonna push back.
I think like Canada doesn't like with our leadership, we don't have the balls to say fuck you to China. I think America does, but they can't do that right away because right now most of the masks are coming from all of the masks are coming from China. So if you're like fuck you, we're not paying our debt, China is just gonna say okay, well fuck you, we're not giving you masks.
Oh, you know what I heard? I heard that the New England Patriots sent their private jet to China. Okay. And they got like 11,000 masks or more, or 100,000. I forgot how much it was. For what is it? What's that area? New Hampshire, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. What's Boston?
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I think for Massachusetts. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. A lot of people should be doing shit like that.
Yeah, I heard that Jeff Bezos gave $100 million for I think for soup kitchens and you know anywhere to help for food.
And that's a lot. That's like he makes that in 3 hours.
Yeah, no, but it's not. But the way I calculate, because that's how some people want to see it. Like, oh, this guy he gave I don't know 2% of what he made in a day.
It's still $100 million.
Yeah,
like, it's amazing.
You haven't given like, and I'm talking about proverbially. You haven't given 1% of what you made. What the fuck? Why are you talking shit about him? He still gave $100 million.
Yeah. I hate how people are though. Yeah. Like there was a guy last week. There was a guy that did a live on Instagram that for some reason I don't know why he did this, but every day he wants to prank people, and then he told his fans that I had won $8 million with the lottery.
You?
Yeah. So he wanted people to congratulate me. So they all knew it was bullshit. So, but it was just to make me freak out or whatever. So I woke up and I had like 400 messages on my Facebook. Congratulations for winning Lotto Max 8 million. So I knew it was some sort of radio like
gag,
October prank or whatever. But I was like, oh fuck! A lot of people are gonna see this on my wall.
They're gonna believe
and
it.
Think that I won $8 million. And then I got a couple messages of people going, why aren't you helping people out more if you just won 8 million? and I was like, fuck. Like, even if I did win 8 million, like I don't have to help people out, but why are you making me feel like shit? I don't have 8 million.
Yeah, but that's the next thing I was gonna say is it's not your responsibility, even though you do all the time. Like even now you're giving money out to like comedians and shit like that lost money. So you do help out, but you're in no obligation to do so.
Yeah.
So, but that falls into communism too, where people go, well, he made this much, he should give. Why? He worked, he made it.
Whenever I see like people that win the lottery and then all of their family and
show up,
time friends are like, you won 40 million, give me money. Fuck you. Like winning lottery isn't the same as earning money. It's not a job.
Yeah.
But if you make 500,000 a year, it's not because I know you that I can go up to you and go, look, Pantelis, you made 500,000, so you should give me at least 10.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I agree with 100%. I always feel the same way. Whenever I see that, it's like, well, I know him for a couple of years, so he owes me something. What?
Yeah.
I don't understand. What do you mean owe you? If you need something, it's a different story. Your friend's probably going to help you unless he's a cocksucker. But just to feel entitled to it because you know each other?
And plus, like someone that makes and I'm not talking like 500,000 a year, but like
millions.
A football player or someone that wins the lottery, you buy a house for your mom, and that's it. And you don't owe anything to anyone else. Like even your brother, your sister, if you want to buy them a car, you can, but they don't deserve a car.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying is you're not entitled to it.
Yeah.
Poseidon?
Yes.
You've been very fucking quiet and you've been looking at us awkwardly.
No, I agree with what he's saying 100%.
Yeah. I like how you're dressed.
He's broken up. He's going to break up with the podcast.
Isn't he dressed like a bit of a gay cowboy? Lean back?
Oh. Yeah. You look like Jay Leno day to
this.
day. Like that's Jay Leno on a Tuesday.
I think he's trying to find a background image of like a ranch or like a gay bar.
You should find a background with old cars to be like the new Jay Leno.
Hold on.
Do you know who Jay Leno is?
Yes, it's he was a talk show host.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, by the way, the Canadian gangster just sent me a message because I was checking for the French cast. He said his mic and video cameras seem to work. So I'm going to probably be able to do a French cast with him over the... Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, and he just signed with Premier Fight League.
Yeah, that's why I have so many questions.
Yeah. Like he should have, especially like Premier Fight League is really cool. What is that? That's that's
You're back at your mom's?
Fuck! Your mom bought a new wheel.
Yeah, right in the middle of the house. Yeah, as usual.
Yeah, that is exactly your mom's. That's when you bought the tires. And
that was the kitchen.
This is a file photo.
And your mom was like, "Why do we have this wheel in the kitchen?"
Yeah.
Mom, I'm gonna sell that in 4 years.
I need a horse. Hey, where's your dad? Has he contacted
been calling
you?
me, telling me to go see his property.
Why go see it? You think he's trying to trick you?
I think he's trying to trick me into helping him cut wood or something.
Cut wood?
Because one time what he did to me is he told me come over. It was in the summer. And this was like 4 years ago.
And then when you got there, he's like, now come on top of me.
No, he goes, come over. We're gonna barbecue. Yo, you tell me barbecue, I'm fucking in, bro. Okay? I fucking love barbecues. So I go over and he goes, yeah, before we do the barbecue, we're gonna start it up and everything. I just need help cutting this wood. Because he has a fireplace. I go, excuse me? He said, just chop some wood for me. So I spent like 3 hours chopping wood. And then after that, after I finished chopping some wood, I'm like, okay, let's do the barbecue now.
He's like, okay, go kill an animal.
And he's like, oh, I didn't go to the grocery store and it's closing soon.
Oh,
that's amazing.
And I was like,
damn, fuck.
I was so pissed off. And yeah.
You know what I find amazing?
Like a cartoon character that gets tricked every time.
Yeah, so, just the fact that he outsmarts you so often is amazing.
No, he's done that once.
Is Bugs Bunny.
He did that once with a barbecue. So every time he tells me barbecue, I tell him, make it and bring it to me. I don't trust you anymore.
Make it and bring it to me. I like the way you say it, though.
And yeah, and that's a barbecue. Like, who barbecues with wood?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's for his fireplace.
Yeah, but that's not a barbecue. Barbecue is either charcoal or gas.
Oh, no, but he also needed wood for his fireplace, which,
wait, you don't put wood in a barbecue. That's true, right?
Yeah, no, it's either gas or charcoal.
No, but he needed it for his fireplace in his house. He had a fireplace.
Okay, but what's this barbecue situation?
Which actually, I just realized I'm even dumber because this was in the summer.
Because he doesn't have a house.
No, because this was in the summer.
This was someone else's house.
No, this was in the summer.
I need that wood there for what? We're going to use this wood to break that window. Get inside, and there's a little known law that people don't really use, but we can. It's called finders keepers, and we own the house.
I need you to chop some wood and make it pointy. And then we break into the house and you find a child and put the stick to his neck. And then the parents will give us all the money.
Yeah. I just need to know, how far are you willing to go with this plan? Is rape an option?
Oh, Jesus.
Not the mom, the kid, son. Would you do it?
Oh, Jesus.
I like that every time you laugh, it looks like you're thinking about it. You're like, well, maybe.
Yeah.
So do I own the house after? What's the situation here? What do I get?
So, yeah.
I was watching a Hot Tub Time Machine. Again, I was bored yesterday. You ever seen that, Mike?
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it.
What platform is that on? Is it on one of the platforms or no?
Yeah. So I did, Amazon Prime? You know they have those other channels?
Yeah.
So I subscribed to their super channel for a 30-day free trial. And they have all kinds of shit. All kinds of stuff on that.
Really?
Yeah, stuff that wasn't on Netflix or anywhere. So I started watching a lot of those movies, and I was just mostly trying to show my girlfriend like stuff that she hadn't seen. So I was and there was a scene where they jump on a guy to hold him down to check if his arm is real, and the guy for some reason thought he was gonna get raped. He was like, "You're all gonna rape me? You guys are raping me!" And they're like, "Shut the fuck up!" And then one of the guys holding him turns around and goes, "Wait, are we raping him or not? I just want to know, like, what's like him too. He's like, well, if he's bringing it up and nobody objected, we might be raping him. I gotta know what I'm getting myself into.
That's actually fucking fun.
That was amazing.
I didn't watch any old movies, but right before I went to bed, I was looking at Netflix and I wanted to listen to like comedies from like before everyone got offended by everything. Like, so anything from the 90s or 2000s.
Yeah.
And I ended up like putting a million movies in my list, but I didn't watch anything yet.
Like, think of one. What's one that you thought?
Beverly Hills Ninja, which is a bad movie, but I feel like watching like any Adam Sandler movie from the 90s. Like I wanted Wedding Singer.
Yeah. Yeah, there's all kind. Even in this movie, Hot Tub Time Machine, I was like, oh, that's stuff that they won't be able to say now. Like people would get mad at them.
Yeah,
you know,
like I've been watching a lot of Reno 911.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
that's fucking Swartzen.
Yeah, and they have most of those. Like I've been looking for those for a while. I never found them, and they're all on YouTube.
The whole series, or they have a lot of episodes?
They have a lot of episodes. Like none of it is legal. Like it's not Comedy Central or whoever produced that to put it out there. But I guess the producers aren't. Well, maybe if they're not making money, they don't have someone that's job it is to go on YouTube every day to make sure they don't put new episodes. So it's just like some old millionaire that checks every 2 months. So they have a lot of episodes.
Yeah, do you think that someone is gonna in the future they're gonna be ripping off a podcast like that?
I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think like here's the the Patreon exclusive episode that you guys didn't see where Poseidon jerks off. And then,
like I know when I first started the Patreon, there was a lot of people that had put the episodes from Suzukut on torrents.
Okay,
and then I was
it's a weird compliment.
What the? Yeah, like at first, Michelle, my manager, was like, "Fuck, we should get these down." I was like, "That's why? Like, it's gonna be free in like 3 weeks anyway."
Yeah.
So it's weird that someone took the time to fucking like download an episode from because Patreon is just it's a private YouTube page.
Yeah.
So they like just the trouble that guy went through to put it for free. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool."
Yeah, and it's a weird, especially when it's a subscription thing like that. It's like, dude, you could just pay $5 and watch everything.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Is your time worth less than $5? Like, take a couple of hours to do that. What are you doing?
I was surprised though how poor, or not how poor, but how fucked people are. With my Patreon, when on April 1st, when people's credit card got charged, 600 people, their credit card got refused.
I believe it. Dude, it's crazy times.
And it's like $3 subscriptions.
But so they might have been maxed out.
People that fucking, like, if you can't buy a $3 subscription, you're fucked for food.
That's why I'm nervous. Is for them. That's why I don't want to take the government's money. Because there's people that are at the, like we said, paycheck to paycheck, and then they just got fucked with all this shit.
Yeah.
And somebody wrote a question in the chat, but I think it was a stupid question, but because he's asking, Mike, what do you think about the government not supporting bars but supporting all other businesses? But they're not supporting any businesses. The reason why certain places are open is because they're essential. A bar being open and a grocery store is not the same fucking thing.
Yeah, and I think bars are gonna get the same sort of handout the restaurants are gonna get.
Yeah, if they even if at that, because I think some won't be able, like you said, to survive. Like places like the Bordel that were doing well before, are gonna be able to come back, but other places that were already teetering, how do you, even with a handout, you're fucked.
80, I don't know how most cities are, but in Montreal, like 80% of restaurants and bars are like living paycheck to paycheck type of thing.
Yeah.
Because most restaurants aren't full all the time.
No.
And when they do come back, the thing that sucks for restaurants is they're gonna have to come back sort of half capacity, and they're not gonna be able to make up for the lost time. So I don't know. It's a weird time because the government's going to have to help people, but we're going to have to choose who we help. It's like when in 2009 or whenever, when the car industry crashed and Obama just helped every fucking car manufacturer.
Which was stupid.
He should have went, okay, Chrysler, GM, and Ford are fucked. I'm going to help one, and that's it. And that's what they're going to have to do with bars now. Help out a couple, but you can't help everyone.
Yeah, because they won't all make it. They'll just sustain themselves for another couple of months and then close.
I think you do have to make sure that your people don't starve to death. But business owners, it fucking sucks for a lot of them. But a lot of them are gonna lose everything.
They're saying, my dog's on crazy.
Fuck, your dog agrees with me.
Yeah, they're saying right now in the chat, someone said that they won't give any money to anyone making money from alcohol.
Okay. Oh really?
Come here, Shiva.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's what the guy says, but who knows? It's like Poseidon. It's like, I know a guy that knows a guy. I don't know these guys.
But technically, like that means every restaurant except Au Vieux du Lutte is gonna go bankrupt. Like it's only gonna be like bring your own wine places that get money from the government, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. People, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck people.
A lot of fake news.
Yeah, a lot of fake news.
That might be a real thing.
It might be a real thing. We don't know. Like this. First of all, our government's weird as fuck. Like Canadian wise, they're playing it by ear.
Yeah.
Have you seen those updates that Trudeau, Trump, and all the daily updates they give on coronavirus?
I don't look. The only updates I look at now is the Premier Legault. I watch his thing every day, and that's the only one. Because Trudeau, like when our province was like trying to handle this shit, he was in his bedroom in pajamas waiting for like people to help him. Yeah. So like I don't like him. I don't trust him. So I like Legault. Right? I don't even like him, but I think he's doing a good job. And Trump was fucking slow as shit. So I still find him funny, but it's just he's freaking me out.
Trump, I mean, I don't know how you could be. I've already talked. I don't know how quick you can be with 350 million people. I heard that the Pentagon ordered, what was it, like 100,000 body bags?
What?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. But like when you're looking, that's the thing that I think people are gonna freak out. Like they haven't put the numbers out for Quebec yet, but like they're saying that if everything goes well, America will have between 100 and 250,000 deaths, which is fucking insane. That's insane. If everything goes well.
Yeah, that's why it's very scary. In the chat, someone's mad at you. Fuck you, Mike, because Trump is my president. Yeah, but what is that? Whether he's your president or not. Yeah. When he fucks up, he fucks up. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Like fucking Trudeau's our prime minister. Yeah. When he does something stupid, we say he did something stupid. Trump literally went out and said, "Yeah, it's nothing to worry about. This is just a fucking cold." Yeah. And then that's the truth. He didn't do any worse or better than anyone else. I mean, they all kind of fucking dropped the ball. But why? Whether it's your why lie?
I think though too, like everyone, even people that took this shit seriously quickly, everyone the first time we heard about it, we're like, "It's a cold."
Yeah. Because that's what they described to us.
Yeah. And we're like, fucking 4,000 people die from the flu every year. And only 800 people have died from coronavirus at first. But then the number kept going higher and higher. And then Like, the first week there was less people than the flu.
I'm just getting pissed off now. Silver and Gold, what the fuck are you talking about? You guys are so wrong. Stop watching CNN. It's not a fucking CNN thing. I don't watch fucking CNN. This isn't a CNN thing. This is reality. You think it's CNN's fault? CNN lied to Trump and told him. Trump's been saying it for fucking months that this isn't a real fucking thing. Same thing like our guy. Our guy wasn't taking this shit seriously.
Yeah.
Nobody took this fucking shit seriously. Our guy, when they closed the borders, was still letting planes from China come in a week later.
Yeah.
We had already shut down the borders with the U.S. and still China was allowed to come in for 1 week. So they all fucked it up. But I don't understand. What do you think? Do you think this is like a smear campaign against Trump? Fuck, that's brainwash. That's psychotic shit. Yeah, of course he fucked up. Well, everyone's fucking up. People with experience in healthcare, people with experience in politics are fucking up. You think that the guy on Apprentice isn't going to fuck up? Are we all insane right now? Come on, man.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Like I saw on Twitter, it's weird how people are trying to make this political.
Yeah.
And how some people are trying to make this racial. There was a guy yesterday on Twitter who was like, this proves that this is racial. Because he was showing how there are more black people infected with coronavirus than white people.
2 weeks ago, they said the opposite.
But 2 weeks ago, they were saying the black people couldn't get this. But now they're saying
they were pretending that coronavirus is a job.
But people are like, the reason why black people are more infected than white people is because there are more black people in urban situations.
Yeah,
like
they're close proximity.
Yeah, so if you're in a city, that's why Montreal, like in the province of Quebec, it's almost only Montreal that's affected because everyone in Montreal is close together
and is black.
But little towns, if you have a space, you have less chance of getting it. But if you're stuck in a building with 900 people, you're going to see way more people than I am in the suburbs.
But also, in Brooklyn, I think it spiked 38% of cases.
Trump, oh my God. That's what I'm saying is people just say random shit. Like Silver and Gold saying Trump shut everything down first. What are you talking about? The first place in North America to react was actually this place, Quebec. Quebec reacted before the Canadian government reacted, and Trump still had the borders open way up after we started closing stuff down. Yeah, the only thing that the Canadian government did that was really, really unprecedented and doesn't make sense is that when they agreed to shut down the border with the States, they still allowed flights in from China for like a week, which is what shocked me. Like, and I'm not saying you have to shut down every border, but I mean, why is it more dangerous for people coming from America instead of the center of the virus for a week? He was letting jets go to British Columbia, and they're fucked too right now. So yeah, everybody fucked up because nobody knew how to handle this. A politician is not a fucking scientist or a doctor, so obviously every politician is going to fuck this up. Scientists didn't know what the fuck was going on in the beginning. So you really, like our drama teacher here and the fucking host of The Apprentice, you think they're not going to fuck it up? Of course they're going to fuck it up. But anybody would have fucked it up. I would have fucked it up. You would have fucked it up. It's unprecedented. It hasn't happened before. Now, what sucked about Trump that people keep trying to hide is the fact that he kept downplaying it for the longest time. You know? Our guy at least didn't talk because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. Just the fact of saying, this is nothing. This is a fake thing. You know? That's what people are mad at him about. But even if he thought it was real, what would it have changed?
Yeah.
We thought it was real. Nothing happened. We still fucked up.
I would somehow find a way to make it worse.
If you were in charge, you'd be like, look, we got to infect everyone, and the survivors own this brave new world.
Here, stay indoors unless you got a chick in Boston you can go bang.
Yeah.
And let's all go to Boston and fuck some chicks.
Yeah. I hope that this shows people not to depend on the government too much. Because people become fanatical. They're like, it's my government. I love Trudeau. I love Trump. I love Biden. Whatever the fuck. What do you? They don't know you personally. They don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, they don't.
And they don't know what's going on. How are they going to help you? Poseidon, pussy hair.
What the fuck happened? I saw you touch your face, look at it, and then put your finger in your mouth.
Yeah.
No, I think
he's following all the Corona guidelines right now.
Yeah.
Well, my hands are clean. I'm home.
So they become. Did you clean them when you got in the house?
As soon as he walks in, he's not infected anymore.
Good.
No, as soon as I walk in, I wash my hands up till here.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's a good point that in the chat Spiro says that especially that's what fucked over Trump too, is that China was lying in the beginning. Because Trump, when he said it wasn't serious, it also happened right after China said, don't worry, we got this under control, it's nothing serious. So Trump, for the first time, he decided to trust China They made him look like a fucking idiot because he didn't trust him for years, right? He kept saying, fuck these people. And then the one time he's like, the government's probably saying the truth. They said it's just a cold. And then they fucked him. Yeah, those guys really fucked everyone. Those guys fucked the world.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
You know what? That's something that we should stop for. We should never not mention is the fact that they told everyone, don't worry about this. This is nothing. We got this. Not a real issue. We don't need the World Health Organization.
Yeah.
We can handle it. It's not a real thing. And then it spread everywhere.
Yeah.
So.
And then they were saying that it was American propaganda on top of it.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said that it was American propaganda, and they said that it was American soldiers that went there and infected people after. That's what they said. Yeah.
And some people actually believed it because they're like, I knew Trump was behind this. They were spraying a fucking gas.
Fuck out of here, man. Yeah, that's what Trump is. We're talking about he's trying to get reelected. So it's like, how do I do it? Just fucking start biowarfare. Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm telling you, that's the problem with when you're too attached to your political party or your political belief. Everything they say, I have to agree with. No. You should disagree with stupid shit. Like everything the Chinese government says. Disagree with it.
It's do you think that fucked up? Like during because they say that there's going to be the second wave in the fall, which is exactly during the elections.
Oh fuck!
It's going to be a weird time for fucking
online voting is going to be a big thing.
Or they should push it back a year. No one's going to want to do that though. But
no one's going to want to do that because they hate Trump. But the only thing I'm worried about online voting is cheating. But apparently cheating happens. One of my guests out on the podcast recently, he's like, he was in Chicago. He's like, I voted for Barack Obama like 4 times. And I was like, what do you mean? You mean twice? He's like, no, the last time I voted for him 4 times with like different IDs. And I was like, oh man, that's fucking dirty. And that's what they were saying. Yeah. That's what they were saying the Republicans, the Democrats were doing. And everybody's like, oh, it's a conspiracy theory. But I've spoken to people who did that in the States.
And plus, like most elections, it's mostly older people that vote.
Yeah.
And so if you make it online,
you're fucked.
Most people over 70 don't know how to run a computer properly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, apparently China's trying to ban dogs and cats in wet markets now, but not bats.
Yeah, I saw that, which is a good thing though. You shouldn't be eating dogs or cats, but they should do like, okay, these are the 4 animals you're allowed eating, and just have a pig, a cow, a fucking goat, and a chicken, or maybe
Swiss guy.
6 animals, but yeah, and then a Swiss guy.
Do you think this might start like a type of like a situation where it was between the U.S. and Russia, like a Cold War type of thing?
With US and China?
Yeah.
I mean, the trade war, that's kind of, those tensions have been around for a couple of years now.
But do you think they're going to intensify?
Maybe. It depends how far the Chinese want to take it. Because already now, whether it was on purpose or not, they still basically unleashed a bioweapon on the planet.
The world.
Yeah.
Is it your? I'm not sure if I saw it from your Twitter feed or I saw a billboard in the States, and it was just written. Whenever people say that one person can't change the world, just think about the guy that ate a bat in China.
Yeah, but I don't think it was a bat. I don't think it was a guy that ate the bat. It doesn't make sense because they've been eating bats for forever. Yeah. Like for the long time now. And we even saw the video of those chicks eating the bat soup. I'm telling you, it was that stupid lab right in front of the market. There was a mistake. It was that goofy guy who kept getting pissed on, I think. That's what I mean, it's the same guy in both reports that he got bit by the bat, then he got pissed on. I'm telling you, this Butterfingers must have fucked it up. But that's what I think it was. I think they were fucking around with certain stuff in the lab, and it got out. One guy got infected, didn't know. You see how easy it is? You could go like 2 weeks without symptoms or whatever. And then it started spreading out. And then I think that the Chinese government was probably nervous in the beginning. That's why I think they lied. Because fuck, people are gonna know that we played with, because you're not supposed to. I think when was it they made like treaties? You're not supposed to have like bioweapons and shit.
Yeah.
So I think they panicked, and that's why they hid it, and then it spread. And then after, since they had no choice, like, oh wait a second, but it's based on that. It's a coronavirus.
So then they just blame fucking dummies that eat bats.
Yeah, they didn't even blame. They just said, oh, it started here, and it took us too long. That's why I think they panicked in the beginning, because there's no reason to hide it. If you know what I mean? If you didn't, if I drop something right now,
But then
if
again,
I just drop something, I'll be like, oh shit, I dropped it. But if I grab it and I break it, Mike, and it's me on video on purpose, I wouldn't want you to watch that video because then you know I did it on purpose.
But communist government tend to always want to show how they can handle shit quickly. So that's another reason why they would have lied, just to show like
we can handle this.
This thing was fucking crazy, but we locked Wuhan down. And remember, like when those first videos came out about how they were fucking locking people up in buildings in Wuhan, and we're like, "What the fuck is wrong with China? They're too intense." But they should have gone fucking like bigger.
Beat people up.
Yeah.
Well, they were killing people too. Remember those videos?
Yeah.
They were even welding doors shut of apartments.
I saw that. That's one of the scariest things. You're living in an apartment building with a couple hundred other people. You see the military roll up. They weld the door shut, and then we'll see you in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they go in. Apparently, when they started reopening, there was just a stench of dead bodies in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people there wasn't enough to share with the whole building. Like some people started dying, especially older ones, people that got sick already. Yeah.
That must suck, dying during a outbreak and you die of starvation because your government fucking locked you in your house.
Yeah, well, Silver and Gold just said at least in the U.S. they have guns, which is actually the best fucking thing. I'm not saying that we need it right now, right? Guns, because you're not going to shoot a police. There's no point. But the good thing about Americans is that if it does turn into civil war or even another army decides to come in, your house, you could protect it, as much as you can, depending on who you're fighting. But you have that. Whereas here, dude, if they turn on us, the government, imagine the Canadian Army, all 16 of those people roll up into Montreal. Well, if it's just them, we could handle them, But if a real army would show up here, we'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
But yeah, no, I do believe in. I think I don't even have guns, but I do think that that's one thing America got right: freedom of speech and the right to bear arms. It's just that the reasoning behind it, there's two reasons. One is in case the government becomes tyrannical. That won't help anymore. But the other one is to protect your own home, which is amazing. But for the government, it won't help anymore because we've moved technologically so far advanced.
Yeah. Even if you have a handgun and if the government decides they're going to blow up your house.
Exactly. That's the fucking scary thing now, drones and all that shit. But it's still, I think, especially for, as long as crazy people aren't getting them. If
your neighbor that wants to steal your TV because there are riots.
Yeah, fuck them.
You can shoot them.
Exactly. That I agree with. If you're coming into my house, I got family here. You have kids, let's say. Somebody, bro, you're fucking dead meat. That's the one thing when I hear people, especially in Canada or even in Europe, when they go, no, you shouldn't be able to shoot a robber or somebody. Are you crazy? You have kids in the house. You're sleeping. Somebody breaks into your home. That's fair game.
Yeah.
Like even now, if somebody would break into the house, what do you think? I'm going to be like, all right, take whatever you want or rape my wife or whatever? No. You're not leaving here alive. Yeah.
I'm pumping him full of lead and cum.
Yeah. Poseidon's... Are you raping him first?
Depends.
When is the cum going?
He doesn't even have a gun. He just comes lead.
If he puts up too much of a fight, it's death first, then rape. But if he's a semi-fighter, it's rape first, death later.
Do you give him the option? Look, I'm going to rape you. I'm going to kill you. You decide which is first.
Which is first, yes.
I don't know. I think I'd rather get killed than raped. Like if you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah, if you're gonna die anyway.
Getting killed first.
Yeah, obviously, if you're gonna die anyway. But then that makes him even crazier. If that's like a Luca Magnotta thing. If they're raping you after death.
Especially when you die, you automatically shit your pants. So if you're gonna rape me once I shit my pants,
I'm doing that. I'm dying on purpose so that I could ruin your rape.
Yeah. You deserve it. I think you worked hard for it. You deserve my sweet ass. If you're willing to fuck it, even though there's shit all over it. You fucking deserve it.
I honestly, I don't think it'll get to that. And even like Silver and Gold was, talking about having a gun and being prepared. I don't think Americans are going to turn Americans. No. Canadians are going to turn Canadians. I think right now we're in a place where we should work together. But if in the future something would happen, we're an invading army. It won't be Canada or the States. The States are not going to come shoot Canadians, and Canadians aren't going to go kill Americans. They're as much as the governments like to fuck around, like Trudeau is trying to bust Trump's balls and vice versa. The people, we get along. They're the closest allies. Yeah. We're fine. But if ever it would be like a force coming from another country, even China, let's say, for example, the Americans, their fucking houses are prepared. Like there's certain neighborhoods where the Chinese army won't leave. They won't get out alive.
They'll go in.
Yeah, they'll go in and they'll never come out.
Yeah.
They'll go in and they'll never come out. Whereas here in Canada, it'll be it'd be easier to take over certain places because of that. But that would be funny if they go into the wrong. The Chinese try to take over Chicago. Oh fuck, that would be hilarious. Where did they get bazookas? Fucking Chief Keef is shooting them from a window. Yeah, Kanye West fucking with a shotgun and
they're attacking Chicago with ninja stars.
Yeah. That'd be fucking crazy, yeah. But yeah, Mike. So it's good that we're doing these podcasts, Mike. I dropped another bonus episode I do on Patreon sometimes, where it's just audio. I just talk about myself for like a half hour, 45 minutes. So that's been fun for people. I think I'm gonna do more of those now because I have more time. I'm gonna try, Mike, to get. You could do. You're playing on the PS4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could stream it to Twitch directly from the PS4.
I'm not a fan because since I suck,
it's gonna be boring.
I haven't played video games in 15 years. So it's just me going, wow, which character am I? What's my mission again? I don't want to look like an old fucking buffoon.
Yeah, with people taking it out of context, like, old man tries to play Red Dead Redemption 2. Gets confused and shoots his wife. You know?
Old man yells at TV and then beats up his wife.
Yeah. In the background, this is your fault. What are you talking about?
You fucking stupid whore.
Old man loses his shit. And then people are like, I sound like Mike Ward.
I'm really happy that things are going well with my wife. I was thinking about that again yesterday.
Oh, imagine if you guys weren't getting along.
Oh, fuck.
One of you would be dead.
We're both doing well, and our house is big enough that even if it wasn't going well, like I could stay in my office, she's in the kitchen or whatever. But things are going well. I'm so happy. I was thinking about everyone that fucking was thinking about leaving their wives in February.
Oh fuck!
And now they're stuck with them.
I saw a girl on TikTok. I was scrolling and she goes, the most awkward thing is that her boyfriend dumped her because apparently she's like a bit of a bitch. But because she has a compromised immune system and she had nowhere to move during that time, he broke up with her like 2 days before the quarantine shit started. And now he's stuck with her living in his house while they're broken up and all that. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's awkward. Imagine your quarantine. Plus, he's trying to his best to not let her go out because she could die. She has a compromised immune system, so he's in a weird spot.
He can't even leave because if he leaves, he'll bring her back to her. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he can't even leave because if he leaves the house
and he gets her sick.
Yeah.
It's people are in situations like that. Also, you get most of your shit delivered, right? But you clean it before. I
get all of my shit delivered. And then I feel like a crazy old cat lady. Like I haven't left the house in 3 weeks. I get my groceries delivered, then I wash them.
Yeah, I wash everything. The boxes, cardboard boxes, like everything. And my girlfriend's like, you don't need to. Yeah, of course you need to do that. What if there's germs on it?
Yeah, we leave our cardboard boxes for 24 hours, like in the entryway of my house, and then anything that's plastic or bottles or whatever, we wash them.
Yeah, same. I wash everything, and it's funny because yesterday I got groceries, and then I got groceries for my mom too, and I dropped them off. And she kept her she opened the door and she's like, I want to hug you. This is crazy. I've been in here for so long. I was like, you cannot hug me, but we'll do we'll do our elbow shake. So elbow shake. And she's like a little kid. She's just staring at me. She's like, this is crazy. I go, I know.
Yeah.
And I go wash all those groceries. She's like, okay.
Yeah. There's something weird though about washing our groceries. I always feel stupid when I do it.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel stupid when it's like a plastic thing. Yeah. But I don't want to take a chance now because we made it this far. You know what I mean? Like people in the chat too. A lot of people get for those of us now we haven't been infected or any of people that we know been infected. It would be stupid to take it easy now and then we get fucked.
Yeah.
Plus yesterday I had 2 days ago I was coughing and yesterday I still had a little bit of a cough. Now it's gone. But when I started coughing I got scared. Oh fuck! I got coronavirus. I won't be able to breathe. I'm dead.
Yeah. I've gotten 2 new colds since the quarantine.
Yeah, because I'm in the house, so it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I've only seen my wife. So that means I had a cold, I gave it to her, and then I got it back from her.
Yeah, she mutated it, gave it back to you.
Yeah, so I've been, it's crazy. I never get a cold when I'm in the world, and now I'm fucking locked in my house. and I've been sniffling like crazy.
I believe that us not being outside contributes to it. I think the fact that we're not outside and that we're cooped up, we're not getting fresh air, we're not getting sun, I think that's making us a little weaker. That's why we keep catching little colds.
Yeah,
because we need to be outside. Like yesterday, just when I went, it was a shit day. You saw it. It rained a bit. But just because I went out for the first time and I forgot how many days to get groceries, I felt great.
Yeah.
I had my music blasting in the car. I was wearing my fucking mask.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been twice in my car just to drive around. And it feels like I'm 15 years old and I stole my parents' car. Like, it's amazing. I'm like, this is so cool. I feel like a grown-up. I'm driving on the highway and I'm not even nervous.
The good thing is, not a lot of people. I love that.
Yeah.
That we should keep.
Yeah.
We should find a way to keep that.
Me, I got scared because last week my sinuses acted up.
Yeah.
Here, I get it every year when the weather changes.
Yeah.
Where did your sinus?
The sinuses, they flared up.
They acted up like here?
Yeah, they flared up.
That's suspicious.
Okay. Yeah.
And I got freaked out. I was like, I got it.
Is that it? Is that where they flared up? Where they flare up?
They're in here somewhere, bro.
That's weird.
Inside,
No, that's weird.
That's very weird.
Makes sense.
I think they should be up your ass, no?
Yeah, and you must be nervous because you're always fucking talking to people everywhere you're going out, to fucking changing cities. You must be nervous. You're definitely gonna get it.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
Now I've realized I've been a little ridiculous. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stay.
You're like a guy that beats his wife and goes, "Look, this is the last time, baby. I'm gonna stop. I learned my lesson. As soon as she fucking acts up, you're gonna hit her again."
Do you think that Poseidon is actually gonna get it? I feel like the odds are in his favor.
People like him never get it.
Really?
It's always people like me that are fucking so careful. And then one day I'll be like, this is stupid. Why am I fucking washing a box of fucking Rice Krispies? Fuck it. I'm just going to eat them and I'm going to die because I ate some Rice Krispies. Yeah, it's always the people that are the most careful that get it.
I'm just fucking walking out.
He's licking doorknobs and sucking dicks and he's fine. But it's not sexually transmitted from what I understand, Poseidon. No, so you could keep blowing dudes.
You could be the first. I think you're going to be like the Jackie Robinson of blowing dicks and getting coronavirus.
Yeah, that would be amazing. If he's the AIDS monkey for coronavirus.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You're the corona monkey.
You're the corona monkey.
Or the Rona monkey.
You're the Rona monkey.
The Ronky.
You're the Ronky. You see, now you're playing with words. I like that.
Yeah.
The Ronky. Jason's gonna fucking make you the corona monkey.
Yeah. With the screen grab of you doing this.
Yeah. No, he should use a gorilla and just put his face on a gorilla's body.
Yeah. I might become famous in Japan though.
Why?
I've said this like 8 times already.
What?
That they found a gorilla really handsome.
Oh my god, this guy's a fucking buffoon. There was some random chicks that said a gorilla was handsome, so I think I can go and fuck. What does that mean? That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, if it makes me look like a gorilla, we might go viral in Japan.
No, we won't go viral.
It was just a stupid joke. I'm sorry. Just let it go.
You know what? I'm not gonna fucking let it go. You listen here. So are you gonna get the mic or not?
Yes. I'm gonna come pick it up now.
I'm gonna leave it outside my door. You're not coming to my house.
I will not. Do not come into any contact with me. If any of you get sick.
No, Mike. Here's what I'm gonna do. Me, who's not sick, I'm gonna close it tight in a plastic bag. Everything. Okay. And then, if you want to put it in a second plastic bag, Poseidon, you hold the second plastic bag just with your hands, and when you get to Mike's house, you only hold the outside plastic bag, pull it out, and leave the other plastic bag.
Like this, how fucking paranoid I am. Do you have a box? If you put it in a box, you don't even need the plastic bag.
Maybe I'll see if I have a box.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, Poseidon?
But cut off the lids of the box, so like that you could just grab it from the box without touching the box.
No, but then you'll breathe on it.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Maybe it could fit in a Perrier box. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
So if you have a box, put it in a box, and if not, I'll just.
I think I have those reusable bags also. They're like paper. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You want one of those?
Well, a box would be the best, but whatever.
If I don't have a box, I don't know. I'm just saying if, like the what ifs scenarios. Anyways, and then you're gonna up your goddamn at-home microphone game. You're gonna sound like me.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. So it'll be good. All right. So we did a nice little bonus episode for everyone, which is nice. Lick the doorknob, Poseidon, Silver Gold says. Yeah, Poseidon, when you get there, start licking doorknobs. It'd be amazing if Poseidon licks your doorknob, but he gets sick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, that's how it happened. Because people have been trying to infect Mike. So, 2 drink minimum. 2 drink minimum. No, I'm saying hypothetically, if people were trying to infect Mike, but you get it instead of Mike, So 2 drink minimum. We go live still every Tuesday. I think we're going to have a guest this Tuesday. We haven't decided on who yet, so we'll keep that as a surprise. This Tuesday live at 2 p.m. Every Wednesday, new episodes drop, unless we have a bonus one like this week. Well, they'll drop probably on Saturdays. Compoundmedia.com. Use the promo code Canada20. That's Canada20. Get yourself 20% off. You get all the archived 2 drink minimum episodes. Without that, everything's free on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. MikeWard.ca is Mike Ward's website. If you are bilingual, which a lot of you are, Mike Ward Suzekut is the #1 French language comedy podcast on the planet. Mike Ward's Patreon is patreon.com/Suzekut. You get all the episodes live, and you get the entire archive on Patreon, which is pretty amazing.
And I have, we've been always plugging tour dates since no one has tour dates. I have on MikeWard.ca, I have my English special, which is called Infamous. You can get it if you're in America on Amazon Prime or everywhere in the world on YouTube. So
it's on YouTube. Infamous. Yeah. So Mike Ward Infamous. If you guys want to watch an hour special, you got nothing else to do. And I know you have nothing else to do because none of you are fucking working right now, right? We're all in this together. So MikeWard.ca for that. The Poseidon69 on Instagram and Twitter for Poseidon. PantelisComedy.com for all of my stuff. Patreon.com/Pantelis for my Patreon. And that, I believe, is about it. Anything to add, guys?
Nothing.
Yeehaw.
Okay, so stay safe out there. If you're allowed to own a gun, own it. And don't trust the communist regimes. Thank you.